What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the DIYG YouTube channel. So I just felt like making a video today, so it's gonna be about my model aircraft and my toy aircraft. As a lot of people know, I love airplanes, and I've flown to many different states, 30 different states, multiple times. So yeah. Right now we have a 777. This is a real model aircraft. This right here is very heavy. It costed a lot of money. You can see up close. It's a really beautiful aircraft. You can see the wheels, everything. I mean, this is really beautiful. And if you held it, I mean, this is really, really heavy. So that's a Korean Air Boeing 777. And yes, this is a really nice aircraft. Even the engines are detachable, but I won't do that. So now, the next aircraft, this one is a toy. It's a US Airways 757. This aircraft is nice. It's very, very beautiful. I miss this airline. I wish it didn't merge with American. This is a great aircraft, 757. The wheels are a bit unrealistic, obviously. This is a very beautiful aircraft. Now we have a United 747. There you go. You can see it's sitting there with its logo it got right after it merged with Continental. So this is a very beautiful aircraft. And then you obviously got the 767 here too. Very beautiful. Okay, now let's get to more exciting aircraft. The rest of the aircraft I have, these are military aircraft. We're going to start off with the one that everyone should know, the F-16. Yeah, so this is an American F-16. I think it's American, but I've never seen this livery it has on here before. But they're usually gray. But F-16 is a beautiful aircraft. It's kind of blurry. Let me see if I can focus it. This is a beautiful aircraft. You can see the two missiles on there. I don't know if those are AIM-9 Sidewinders or not. Those can be AIM-120Ds. But it's a very beautiful F-16. It's very, very nice. And yeah, it's a very maneuverable aircraft. It's one of our standard aircraft in our U.S. military. U.S. Air Force to be exact. I don't think any other branches has the F-16. So next we have, I'm going to show you guys. I'll show you the F-15 too. This is a U.S. Air Force aircraft. Now, when I show you this, I want you to know this has been in combat and it got shot. Yeah, that's right. One of the rudders are missing. Yeah, that kind of broke off. I don't know why. But, yeah, but despite that, it's a pretty beautiful aircraft still. The F-15, it's really outstanding. It's beautiful. I love this aircraft. I even love flying it in Flight Simulator. And now you got the F-18. This is owned by the U.S. Navy. Obviously, I think this is the Blue Angels version. Yeah, this is the F18 Hornet. This is the strike fighter. They're stored on carriers and at naval bases and stuff like that. I don't know if the U.S. Marines has any of these. Technically, the Marines are owned by the Navy anyway, so. Anyways, this is a very beautiful aircraft. There are two versions of these. There's a normal version and there's the other version. I think it's called the Super Hornet or something like that. But they're both F-18s. Then you got the AV8B Harrier. Everyone should know about this. This is it's one of America's first VTOL aircraft. It can take off vertically like a helicopter, and then it can go flying. It should have the 4 nozzles on the bottom of it that rotate downwards at around 90 degrees, and then they obviously help the aircraft go up and then fly away. So this is an attack aircraft. It's not a fighter jet. It's for close-in air support, stuff like that. This is owned by the U.S. Marine Corps. It's a very beautiful aircraft. It's very unique, and you'll see its future replacement in a second when I show you it. Yeah, many militaries around the world have this aircraft as well, because we also sell some of our aircraft to our allies. But this is a very beautiful aircraft. I'm gonna try to speed this up because I'm at about 7 minutes right now. So I got the F22 Raptor. This is America's 5th generation stealth fighter jet. This aircraft is bad. This is a super maneuver fighter jet. It's stealthy. You can't see it on radar under most conditions. It's really beautiful aircraft. It's really fast. It can fly long range. Well, it's not really that long range, but it's a very beautiful aircraft. It has super cruise. It has thrust vectoring. I mean, this aircraft is bad. This is a bad boy right here. The missiles, they can be stored internally and externally. I don't remember the exact facts. I think it can store like 6 missiles or so. I know there's like 2 AMRAAMs and then 4 Sidewinders or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, this is a fighter jet owned by the U.S. Air Force. This is the bad machine right here. So yeah, this is our latest fighter jet. And this is the F35. This is supposed to replace a lot of aircraft. It has VTOL capability, just like the Harrier. And on the back of it, that engine rotates down, and then this part opens up right here, and then they both lift the aircraft up, and then it can lift up like a helicopter, and it can fly away just like that. So it's pretty equivalent to the Harrier. It has stealth capabilities. It absorbs radar and reflects radar waves away. It can also store missiles internally. It's not maneuverable as the F22 Raptor, but it's still a great aircraft. But I do support this being a replacement for the Harrier, not the A-10. I can't believe the Air Force would even think about replacing the A-10 with this. The Air Force, Marines, whichever one uses the A-10, you cannot replace the A-10 with this aircraft. This is very, very inferior. The A-10 and these are for 2 different roles. Luckily, they're not going to replace it anymore, at least for a long time, because they're still using A-10s to go supposedly fight ISIS. So, and you got the B-2 stealth bomber. This is a stealth aircraft. It's a bomber. The bombs are obviously stored internally. Of course, this is shaped like a UFO. It doesn't have the tail fins like most aircraft do. It's all a part of the stealth design. It's a very beautiful aircraft. It's amazing. Yes, this is real. But yeah, it can penetrate in airspace, and it can deliver a lot of freedom without you even knowing. This is a great stealth bomber. That's the B-2 Spirit. Then you got our big B-52 that's still in service, of course. This is our big boy. This is our heavy-duty, long-range bomber that can deliver a lot of freedom to the anywhere around the world. So they can carry a whole bunch of freedom, and they can just go carpet bombing it into oblivion. This is the best aircraft ever. Then you've got the America's very. And this is the F-117, the U.S. Air Force's first stealth aircraft. This is an attack aircraft. Its design is to absorb and reflect radar waves away from the source, so it will be invisible to radar. This is a very beautiful aircraft. It was used in combat once, I believe, and one of them actually got shot down because they were just firing SAM sights into the air. They were firing what are those things called? Turrets into the air, just like in every single direction. And one of them, they actually shot one of these aircraft down. I guess they knew they were coming, but they didn't know where they were at, but they were just firing them into the air and actually got shot down. But yeah, this is still a very beautiful aircraft. Unfortunately, it's not in service anymore. The design, it was very unstable during flight. It was very expensive to maintain, as you can tell. But this really paved the way for America's future stealth aircraft. This is very beautiful. It has a UFO look to it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.